welcome to the next session on operations research. In this session, we will take up the topic of dual simplex method. We will discuss the concept of this method. The dual simplex method is an optimization technique used to solve linear programming problems, particularly when the primal solution is not feasible but the dual is. It modifies the traditional simplex algorithm to work in the dual space, allowing for the adjustment of the primal variables while maintaining dual feasibility. There are a few key concepts. Duality. Every linear programming problem, the primal has an associated dual problem. The primal's constraints become the dual's objective coefficients and vice versa. When we discussed about duality in LPP, we have discussed this in detail. You can go through the last few lectures. Feasibility, primal feasibility. All primal constraints are satisfied. Dual feasibility, all dual constraints are satisfied. So when you talk about primal feasibility, you will talk about the primal constraints. And when you are talking about the dual feasibility, you will take care of the dual constraints. Optimality. Both primal and dual must satisfy optimality conditions, typically involving the objective values of both. So these are the key concepts of dual simplex method. When to use the dual simplex method? When a primal feasible solution is lost during iterations, example in sensitivity analysis or post-optimality analysis. We will be taking up sensitivity analysis so that you understand what happens when the primal feasible solution is lost. When dual variables remain feasible, while primal variables may become infeasible due to changes in the constraints or objective function. So when you can still have the dual variables giving feasible solution, you should go for dual simplex method when the primal variables have stopped giving feasible solutions. So next we will see what are the steps in the dual simplex method. The first one is start with a dual feasible solution. Identify an initial dual feasible solution even if the primal is not feasible. Second step is select an entering variable. Identify a primal variable that can enter the basis to improve feasibility. The third step is pivot. Perform the simplex pivot operation, adjusting the W while ensuring that dual feasibility is maintained. The fourth step is update. Continue the process of entering and leaving variables until both primal and dual solutions reach feasibility and optimality. And last is termination. The algorithm terminates when both the primal and dual solutions are feasible and optimal. So these are the steps. I will explain all of this in detail when we take up a numerical on this topic in the next session. Next, what are the advantages of dual simplex method? It can handle situations where primal problem is infeasible. Useful in large-scale linear programming problems where adjustments are frequently made. Example, consider a scenario where you have a dual feasible solution but need to adjust the primal. By selecting the appropriate entering variable and pivoting correctly, you can progressively move towards a feasible primal solution while ensuring that the dual remains feasible throughout the process. So what you can do is you can decide on the appropriate entering variable and you can slowly move towards a feasible primal solution while ensuring that the dual also remains feasible throughout the process. Because if the dual becomes infeasible, then obviously there is no point in using the dual simplex method. So with this, I end the session on the concept of dual simplex method. In the next two sessions, we will take up numericals on this topic. If you have any doubt, please write to me in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon for latest video updates. See you in the next session. Thank you.